So if I type in...
What are you typing in?
I'm trying to show you what the first winners of...
I mean, I watched a thing on the men's physique on Netflix years and years and years ago, and Sadiq and that was in it. And I was like, oh, I can look like that. And then I look back on it, I go, oh, they're all fucking juicing to the gills here. I was like, I didn't even realise that back then.
I don't think the juicing would have been that much, in all honesty.
I know, I don't think it was a crazy amount, but they all were juicing.
Right, so when is this? 2016. Right, so there's 2016. For the audience listening, so it's thrown up a picture, right? So
the thing is,
so
they're all on a large amount, but they're still on.
No. Right, so you look at that, right? And then you look at the picture under here, which if I type in, fuck's sake, what have you done?
I did anything.
2022. Like the size difference. Look at them now. It's now just became huge open bodybuilders wearing shorts.
Aye. Look at the shoulders.
So that's
look
what I mean.
Look at the abs as well. They're fucking huge.
So when you're,
I just hate bodybuilding, mate.
Nah, I think it's impressive to see where people can take the fucking sculpting of their body, because you see dramatic changes in people. Like, look at the size difference that you can change and all that sort of stuff, and it's like, oh, your shoulders aren't as big, and it does that. But this is where it's fucked up, because at the end of the day, the reason that category is so fucked now is because of the judges. There's
because they're like, right,
it's very subjective. There's no objective markers. There's people on stages with a torn bicep when you're supposed to be marked on symmetry. Winning. How physically impossible for that shit to happen. But I think the sport, I don't know if it is getting more popular or not, but I think what is overtaking it is the whole high rocks, the competitor. We spoke about this before.
That's blowing.
Like, I think that, like, this is, like I said, maybe it's me just getting older and more aware. Just it doesn't interest me as much, but I do see a culture in the gym of the kind of younger guys, and they love
that's what I think. Am I getting older, or is everybody changing? Do you get me? That's what I think, because you see the world through your lens, right? So my lens is completely changed, and I'm like, has the world completely changed? Or am I just seeing it completely differently?
Nah, I think you're just getting older, mate.
So there is people who used to think how I think.
Well,
like,
look at it.
How I used to train, I think there's a lot of people still in that, like, going right into that mindset. Do you think that?
Of course, look at JD. Like, look about JD for a sec. Look at the young guys that are in there, and you're like, they love bodybuilding. You can just tell, and it's like they're at the start of this.
Do you know the funniest thing is, and I was thinking about this yesterday when I was training, right? I was doing bench with my legs up, right? Like,
people will be listening going, what are you talking about, bench with your legs up? It's Larson press.
So basically, right, you say to new clients, nobody's watching you in the gym. Every cunt's watching me in the gym when I'm training. They're like, what the fuck is this cunt doing? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I always look up and I go, right, that person's like that, person's like that. Do you know what I mean? But obviously they're not watching new people. But in the kind of gyms, they're like, what the fuck's this guy doing? If there's somebody doing like snatches and cleaning jerks, the full gym's watching them.
Because of the noise as well.
But they're like, what is that person doing? Yeah. Like my dad, I'd be like, fucking hell, look at them, man. And I'd be like, that's cool, innit? He's like, that is cool. He's like, I'm doing that, man, struggling to get that weight to there, and they're fucking above their head.
So I don't know. I think it's getting older. It's definitely getting older.
It's weird.
I don't know. Like, see the thing about the bodybuilding shows as well. Open still get paid the most. Yeah, I remember seeing the checks, and it's like open bodybuilding. What was it? Wasn't as much as $1 million, but it was like 250 grand for winning it. Second place was like 50 grand. Third place was whatever. Right. You then look at classic. Right. Same guys, just a different level of competing. 15 grand. C1 won.
Did they?
I was like, that guy's getting 10 times the amount, and you would arguably say classic is bigger than open now.
Mm-hmm. I know a guy who's an IFBB pro, and I get told how much he takes, and I was like, wow.
I'm not denying that they take huge amount more.